I've got to be very careful fishing this spot. This is chaos. These little things right here, look at these. Whoa, 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 whoa. Listen to that sizzle. Oh no. Look at this, dude. That's fish, that's fish, that's fish. Gonna come see my buns? Come on. You've got to be joking. It is pumping right now. Look at this, here's the treasure. See if we can bring him up on this wave. Let's go, let's go. Ah, here we go, that's fish. We're gonna extract the jewels out of this fish head. Beautiful little shark, have a look at him. What is going on, my doggies? Welcome back to another video. Buckle up, get ready to drool all over yourself. This episode is gonna literally make you that hungry, you're gonna be drooling all over the place. So go get your bibs, go get your napkins. This one is gonna make you hungry. We're down here with the family today. Look at this. We've got little Bowie down here on the beach.
Say hello.
Got Mac 10. Yeah, my girl. Bowie, Mac 10, Troop Dog. One hell of an area. And we are gonna be cooking one hell of a feed. Let's do it. Soup. Now for this episode, we're gonna need a good old fashioned ironing board because we have an absolute slob of a fish to cook down the beach this arvo. We're also gonna need a big dirty block of wood and an axe. Alright, so the way that we're gonna be cooking this fish this arvo, it's a slob of a fish, by the way. I'll show you guys the fish in a minute, but here's that block of wood. I've just cut it into 4 pieces. So we've got 4 different triangles of wood here. Now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this axe, my favorite little axe ever. We're just gonna knock the corner section off each one of these blocks of wood. That is perfect. So we're just gonna take a little slither off each bit of wood. We don't need that. That's what we want. We want a nice little hollow section in each bit of wood. This is gonna be dope, man. All right, this is what we got. We've got a log. I've cut it into 4 pieces. I've cut the center of the log out, so you can probably see that there. There's a bit of a gap in the sun, or the sun will be going through there. And then what I've done is at the top here, I've wedged wedges into the log itself. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start a fire in the center of this log, and then it's gonna burn from the inside out. We're gonna put a frying pan on top of that, and the fish that we've got back there in eskies are gonna get cooked over this little log fire. Never done it before, but it's gonna work, for sure. All right, Mac 10, let's start a little fire in here. That looks good, eh? This is gonna be sick. Also tie wire around the bottom just to hold it all together. This is our little fire pit. Just gonna quickly leg it up into the bush here and look for a certain bit of tinder to get this fire going. These little things right here, look at these. See these little fluffy balls of goodness right there? It's one of the best fire starters ever. We'll grab a heap of these. They're all just stuck up in the bush here, look. Heaps of it. This stuff takes a light like there's no tomorrow. We'll grab a couple of these. Yeah. Stick them on the inside of that log. All right, this little log should be ready to rock and roll. It is jam-packed with tinder on the inside there. I'm just gonna chuck a little spark on the inside. That should blow up, and then we're gonna start cooking this fish up. I'm that hungry. It's gonna be, what we're making today is gonna be that good. Bloody get those bibs ready. Go, baby, go. Just like that, we've got fire. That's gonna sink down into there. There's oxygen coming in all the cracks on each side of this bit of wood, so it should light up. And we're just gonna put small bits of tinder on the inside. Oh, this is sick. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, that's hot already. All right, now this here, this is gonna be our lunch or our afternoon tea. It is a big, dirty silver ghost. What we're gonna be making in this episode is silver ghost sliders. Oh, it's gonna be that bloody good. Down here, one of the most beautiful afternoons ever. We've got a little bit of a log down here smoking away. We're gonna start ripping some fillets off this big, dirty mulloway. And now we're gonna be eating real good. We're also gonna get the jewels out of this fish. So I'll show you guys how to get the jewels out of this fish. It's gonna be a good time. Let's go get a knife and start ripping this thing up. So I've just went into the car and got one of those razor sharp Kamikoto knives. We're gonna fillet this bad boy up right now. This is gonna feed us for a bloody long time. It's actually gonna feed a lot of friends and family. I'm gonna roll on the footage of catching this fish last night. Super fun adventure. It was actually a really dope night. But we'll come into the top of this fish's head. I'm gonna run down the back spine here. Just gonna run this real sharp knife straight down the back of the fish like this, following those bones the whole way. And then out of the tail, boom. Have a go at this bit of wood. It is pumping right now. Look at the flame inside there. This is gonna be the best way to cook food. There is a lot of heat getting generated out of that little hole there. Ooh. All right, here we have a disgustingly big slab of fish meat. Look at this. That is a big dirty fillet right there. This is what we're gonna be cooking up, doggies. We're gonna fillet the other side of this fish as well, but there is a lot of white. Look at that meat, fresh white mully meat. It's very fresh, caught last night. What I'll do is, I'll roll the footage on now of catching this fish, and then we'll meet up back here. We're gonna have a frying pan on there. We're gonna be eating real good. I'm gonna fillet the other side of this fish. I'll see you guys on the beach last night when we caught this big fish. Oh! It is turning it on right now. Oi, have a look at this. The last couple of hours I've been driving around half of bloody Western Australia trying to find a place to fish. Every single one of my little fishing holes is fully covered in seaweed. Like, I'm talking chock-a-block full of seaweed. This is my last option. We're just about to lose the sun. This is our last little option to fish for the night. Look at this, man. It is absolutely turning it on right now. With a little bit of a steam up the beach here, but look at this, man. Turning it on. Beautiful out here. Hopefully the fishing spot where I want to fish, a couple of K up the coast here, it's not too seaweeded out. What I'll do is, as soon as we get there, I'll chuck the drone in the air. We'll use the drone to look down and see if there's seaweed in the water, but holy moly, look at it. We could be in for one hell of a night's fishing, eh? Yes, look at this. A little bit of a steam up here still. We are on. Look at this. That sun has just started to sink into the ocean over there, so this is definitely our last option of fishing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, no seaweed. We've still got a little bit of a steam up this beach. This beach is extremely soft right now. It's very, very bloody soft. We're getting through, but Troop Dog ain't going through. Ain't stopping for no one. Come on, you big rig. You're joking. All right, this is what's happening right now. I've got hard tires. We've got rock hard tires. I'm trying to race the bloody sun, so it didn't let me tires down. So we're a little bit, we're not stuck. We'll get out of here, piece of piss, but this is where we're gonna be fishing. I'm just gonna run up here while we've got a little bit of sunlight because it's absolute glamour, doggies. Epic sunset over here. Got a big bit of a reef formation there. Then you just got this lovely little bit of deep water. We're gonna be fishing the back of that ledge right there. As soon as we recover that goddamn troopy out of the bog, just gonna quickly chuck some max tracks under these tires and get him out. But now we're in for a big night. I reckon we should get some good fish on the deck. Look at that sunset. You're joking. All right, I'm gonna quickly get some bloody max tracks under here, park the car up on top of that bank there. We're gonna be sending baits out the back. I might just quickly chuck the drone up in the air just to make sure there's no seaweed out the back, because when you got the sun setting like this here, it's very, very hard to see if there's seaweed in the water or not. So let's throw the drone up. Sea's in the sky, I'm frothing. Ah! Look at this sunset, man. That is on fire right now. I don't even know if we've got enough bloody light to fly the drone, but I'm just gonna stick it up in the air and see if we can have a sniff around. Go big bird, get up there. Let's go. All right, we're away. Straight out there, see if there's seaweed. Hopefully there's no seaweed in the water. So far, so good. It doesn't look like there's too much seaweed in the water. There's a little bit floating around on the surface, but that's not too bad. What have we got over here? See that in the top of your screen right now, that top left corner, that's a rock. And then if you come over here, on your bottom left-hand corner of your screen, obviously that's another big ass rock. So that's where we're fishing. It's a good fishing spot. We've got some big slobs out of here. But basically that's the setup. There's no seaweed in there. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. We're on for an absolute slob session, I reckon. It looks good. It looks real good. That's almost photo worthy, man. That looks bloody beautiful out there. Where are we? Look, we're over here somewhere. If I just keep bringing this drone backwards, there we are. Look, hello, we're stuck in the sand over here. But that's where we'll be fishing tonight, doggies. That's the location. All right, I'm gonna bring this drone home. Look at this. That is sexual water right there. All right, I'm gonna bring this drone home. That's where we're fishing. That looks real good, man. All right, here we go. Max tracks are coming out to play. Big mullow and big mulloway. It's gonna be put on the deck very soon. Get out. Next one, come on, let's go. See, I'm not even that bloody bogged, it's just flowery sand. Car's not even bloody stuck. Well, it is, because I'm not going anywhere. 2. 3. 4. All right, big rig, up you go. There we go, just like that. We're out of here. That easy. Look at this, dude. There are that many bugs out here right now. This is gonna be hectic. This is gonna be a bloody hectic night's fishing. Anyway, what we're doing is, we're just gonna be fishing the one fishing rod. So I'm just gonna be busting out this Saltiga reel here and with one rod. Sometimes fishing 2 rods out here can just be absolute chaotic because there's sharks. If you get a big school of mullies come through, it is game on and you don't want 2 rods going off at once. We've had that happen before and it's fun, but just don't want it to happen, eh? So, well, you kind of do, but we're fishing the one rod tonight. We've got a couple of fresh tailor, which we caught a couple of weeks ago in another episode. I'm gonna start defrosting them. They're gonna be our bait. And I reckon we're gonna be in for a bit of a bloody rod bending session, eh? Hopefully. How bloody good are these orange lights? 30 seconds ago, there was about 150 million little bugs flying around that light like it's the last time they're ever gonna see light again. Turn it on to orange, bang. There's no bugs, check that out. All the bugs are gone. All right, we're in for a big night. We've got another little orange light set up in the back corner over there. There are no midges. The only problem I do have is my head torch, which I got, it doesn't turn orange or red. So we're just gonna have bugs in our face all night. There's no wind, so the bugs are just in here hectic. But what we've got down here is we've got 2 of those tailor. I don't know if you guys watched the episode, there's those 2 tailor that we caught a couple of weeks ago. They've been in the freezer the whole time, so they should be right for bait. That's all the bait we've got for the night, 2 big tailor like that. So hopefully there's not too many sharks around. I'm gonna start setting up a little bit of a snell rig, get myself sorted in the back of the car, and then we're gonna start lobbing baits straight out there. That sun is basically gone. There's a tiny little bit of light left out here, but she's about to go. It's about to get very dark. No moon tonight. It's a new moon. Big fish on the deck, coming up. All right, so just knocked a little fillet off this tailor here. What I'm gonna be running tonight is I'm gonna be running strip baits. So what I do is, first cut it in half. So that's one of your, if you can cut it in half, that's half. And then cut this little section here in half. And we're just gonna be running small strip baits like that, straight onto that snelled rig. So what we'll do is, pin a little bit in the top. 1, oh man, these bugs are all over my head right now. 2, second hook, straight in the back, come back through, in that corner, boom. Just like that. That's our setup, that's our bit of bait. We're gonna send that out, it's gonna get munched on. Here she goes. Good luck out there. Bassa! That's enough. We don't even need to cast out far. What I want to have is I want to have that bit of bait in line with that bit of reef that you guys seen on the drone just a little bit before. Because fish are going to swim along the back of that reef, and then they're going to swim along the bay, and we want that exactly where they swim. So we're pretty good. Here we go. Beautiful. It's exactly what we want, that right there. It's perfect. Look at that. It's working like a dream. So what you can do is, this is a ridiculously sharp little knife here, but the back edge of this knife, the 90-degree angle is quite sharp. It's quite like on a 90-degree angle, so it's like a sharp edge like this. You can get bits of wood. See this fluffy stuff that I'm making here? Instead of using the blade, you can use the back of the blade and run it up and down the wood like this. And what happens is, you get this extremely fine, beautiful little bits of tinder. Can you guys see that there? That's like fluffy hair. It's like human hair almost. Very, very thin, beautiful looking tinder. So what you do is use the back of your knife, come on top of the stick, and just rub it back and forth, rotating the stick around in a circle. And what you're left with is this very fibrous, very, very beautiful tinder there. And that's gonna take a light so easily. You don't need paper, you don't need anything. All you need to do is use the back of the knife like that. You get this epic little fluffy ball of goodness there. That'll take a light straight away with a flint rod. Look at that. We've got a serious poodle head looking stick here. That is the finest fibers you could ever make in the bush. And then down here we've got a big handful of it as well. So we're gonna have no problem starting a fire from scratch out here. Just like that, that's more than enough to start a fire. We'll put a little rod into it, give it a spark, and that's gonna go up in no time, man. That's perfect. From one stick, you can generate all of that tinder there. Beautiful. There we go, she's gonna go now anyway. Just like that, we've got fire. Boom! Well, if your little tinder pile goes out, you don't have to worry. What we're gonna do, give it a couple of these bloody uts, and just like that, you got a fire going. Easy done. All right, let's go load this thing up with a little bit of tinder, and then we'll check on that bait, eh? Yeah, doggy. Now this is the best part about this fishing mission. These fishing missions, you just sit around by the fire, you got a big rod out the back there, it's about to start bending and screaming and smoking. Time right now is 7:49, so we've been here for a little while, not really that long, but been here for a little bit. Second bait in the water, first bait got pecked by, I think they were tailored, all the line was braided, so I tied up a new rig. Second bait's out there, fire is pumping. We are good, doggies. I'm gonna turn the tunes on in the car, put these bloody cameras down, and next time I see yous, hopefully it's a screaming rod or we'll be doing something fun. Righto, I'm gonna sit back and enjoy this. Ah. That's fish, that's fish, that's fish. Hold on a sec, we got something going on here. We have got business here, doggies. Come on, eat it, eat it, eat it. There it is, that's fish. Oh no, is that fish? Yeah, we got fish on. All right, we have fish on. Here we go. Time check, 8:24. It's not a monster. It's definitely not a monster, but it is a fish. All right, he's just in that wave there. See if we can bring him up on this wave. Let's go, let's go. What do we got here? What in the world, bro? Are you kidding me? You've got to be joking. Now this here has got to be one of the weirdest catches I've ever caught out here in my entire life. I've been fishing here my entire life. Never have I ever caught a catfish. It's a goddamn catfish, man. I've never caught a catfish out here ever before. Look at this thing. Big dirty set of whiskers on its nose there. He's a bit of a slob. We'll get him back in the water as soon as possible, but look at this thing. It's a bloody catfish. Never caught one out here before. That's so strange. Didn't even know you got them this far south. That's so strange. Get him back in the water. Never seen that before. It's so weird. I can't get over that I just caught a bloody catfish out here. That's not normal. All right, you going back. Boom. See you, mate. Don't ever come back again. Don't want you. Well, it's the first time for everything, eh? That was a bloody catfish. I think they also refer to it as blue catfish over here in Australia. That thing, never have I ever seen one down this far south. I know you get a heap of them up north. We've caught them up north in a recent video, but I've never caught one down here this far south. That's so strange. It's definitely not the fish we're going for. I chucked him back. They've got some seriously bloody venomous spines on the two pectoral fins and on the top fin there, but look, we whacked him back in the water. It's not what we're going for. It's strange, man. Never ever caught one this far south. Anyway, like I said before, I'll see you guys when the rod bends again. Hopefully it's not a stinking bloody catfish. Sweet! Here we go, that's fish. All right, we've got fish on now. All right, here we go. Holy smokes, I'm just sitting around the fire and this thing just went ballistic. Here we go, look at this, we've got a fish on here. I've got to be very careful fishing this spot because we've got reef over there and we've got another nugget of reef over here. I don't want to give him too much, but at the same time I don't want to go too hard on him. Whatever it is, we've got a fish on here, boys and girls. Here we go. Oh no. Slow down, slow down. He's right in front of that reef out there. Whatever this is, he's swimming straight out to that reef. I don't want to put too much curry on the fish, but oh, whatever it is, it's heavy, man. Ooh, look at this thing go, man. Oh, he's going all right. There goes another bloody 50 meters of line. At this stage, we're about 20 minutes into this fight. My back's bloody killing me. My arms are like jelly. I've got a funny feeling this thing's a stingray. It's not fighting like a big ghost does. Very heavy. But there are a lot of big, I don't know, thumping head shakes. It might be a swing. Oh, he's going straight for that reef. Oh, he's gone. He went straight for that reef and he popped me off. We'll see what happened there. I got the sinker back. Let's see what happened there. Might have pulled a hook. The 80-pound leader has been popped. Hectic. I reckon it was a big stingray. Woo! All right, we'll tie up and go again. I'm sweating bullets, man. No, we've got a fish on here. Well, this is a fish. That's fish on. Swimming towards us right now. Big head shakes. Big head shakes, man. What is going on here? All right, he's definitely pulled up. We've got a fish on here for sure. And here we go. Another fish that we are not coming out for. That's a beautiful little shark. Have a look at him. Little set of chompers on him at the front. That's not what we come for. He would be lovely eating. He's about 1 meter long. He'd go about just under 1 meter. He's a lovely little shark. He'd be very good food, man. A shark like that you can make flake out of. Tastes beautiful. He's a nice little thing, eh? Look at him. He'd probably go about 1 meter. So we're gonna chuck him back. It's not what we're going for. I want to get that big ghost on the deck. We've got a catfish, we've got a shark. Surely the next one's gonna be a bloody ghost, eh? All right, mate, you're going home. Thanks for coming. Don't come back. Tell your brothers and sisters and cousins and mums and dads not to come back either, right? Take it easy. Hopefully we'll never see you again. Whoosh! Whoa! Here we go. That's another fish on. Don't you bloody be a catfish. All right, we got a fish on here, my doggies. A little bit bigger than a catfish, this thing. Come on, baby. The problem is they head straight for that bloody reef out there. Every time. Oh, come on. I just got to hold him there. Look at him, he's going straight for that bloody reef. Don't blame him. Woo-hoo! Doggies, 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 doggies. I'm about to show you something that makes me very, very, very bloody excited. Have a look at this, my field day fam. Check this shit out. Hello, you big, beautiful thing. Look at that, my doggies. That's the fish we've come for. He's a slob as well. Look at him. He is beautiful. Big, fat, chunky one. Good fish. Very, very, very good fish. Frothing. That is the fish we've come for, my doggies. Look at this thing. It is a big, dirty silver ghost. Look at the tail on him. Here's a beautiful one too. He'd probably go around 12 kilo maybe. We'll actually measure this fish up. I'm gonna measure him out there. What we're gonna do with this fish is we're gonna keep this fish. This is gonna be a little bit of a mulloway catch and cook. Here's a good fish, man. That is the fish we come out here for, and that's the fish we got. Here's a ripper of a fish. Look at that thing. One of my favorite fish in the ocean, in my hands right now. Look at the head on him. Here's a big boy. Look at that. Big, powerful tail. He was going straight for that rock out there. We ended up turning his head, getting him on the deck. Here's a lovely fish. I'm gonna run up there, spike him, put him to sleep, chuck him on ice. Yeah, doggies, we got it done. Favorite fish in the ocean, big mully. Froth levels are very high right now. Look at him. Have a good look at that. Beautiful, one of the most beautiful fish. Ow! All right, mate, all right, mate. All right. Let's go put this fish to sleep. We got it done. He's a big dog. Ah! This is chaos. I got one fish down here. I was just cleaning that fish. We got another fish on here. Are you kidding me, dude? No way, man. Well, there's the mulloway we got before, and we've got another one on right now. No way. You're joking. Big head shakes on this thing. This is actually chaos out here right now. Here's the mulloway we got before. Big, beautiful slob of a fish. Then this rod just went spastic. It was screaming. And then we've got another bloody shark. Have a look at this one. This one's a little bit bigger than that one before. Same breed. Exactly the same kind of shark. Let's get you back, mate. Imagine if that was 2 mulloway in a row. That would have been a session. Oh, come on, mate. It's all right. You're going back. You're going back right now. Oosh. There, bud. Don't come back again. All right, let's keep cleaning this mulloway. This is hectic. Yeah, we got it done. A big silver ghost on the deck. How bloody good is that? Froth levels are pretty peaking right now. All right, this is what I'm doing. We have got a heap of frozen bottles of water, so I just jumped in the back of the car there and ripped all these out of the freezer. So these are frozen, rock solid, big bricks of ice. So we've got all of these, and what we'll be doing is we're gonna take this kind of soft, esky sort of bag, and I'm gonna be chucking the whole fish in here for the night. The fish is just down here on the beach. It's just bleeding. I've just cut its throat. Obviously it's dead. I'm cutting its throat. All the blood's coming out of that there. So what we're gonna do is get these ice blocks, launch them in here. Bang, bang, boom. Because this is where the fish is gonna be all night. I'm camping out here for the night. I don't want to be filleting this fish up in the sand, getting sand and shit all over it. So ice blocks in there, fish lays on top, zip it up, we're on. Let's measure this fish, eh? I'll go give it a wash, we'll give it a measure and see how long it goes. All right, here we go. Somewhere in here, I've got that there. Tape measure. Let's have a look how big this sucker is, eh? We'll whack his nose of the fish right on the tip of the table there. Just like this. I'm gonna grab this tape measure, come down here. This fish goes 1 meter 170. Don't know if you guys can see that, but it's 1 meter 170 long. So it's 1170. Not bad at all. He's gonna be good chewing. We'll chuck him in that esky down there. Big, beautiful fish. So what I've done is I've cut his throat, I've bled the fish. I'll leave the guts in the fish. I don't mind that because it's gonna be on ice. We're gonna be eating him up tomorrow anyway, so it'll be all good. So let's lob this fish into this big ice bag and he's gonna be good for the night. Oh, oh, dude, that bloody thing. Put you in here. There we go. I put another bait out after we just got that shark, so let's see what happens. Oh, we haven't done a time check in ages. Time check. 11:03 in the PM. So we've been here for a fair stint. A couple of sharks, one mully. Job done, doggies, job done. So that right there was a night chasing the silver ghost. We ended up getting one. We've got a big boy head here. So what we're gonna do with this head, we're gonna extract the jewels out of this fish head. The jewels are like a fisherman's trophy. So if you guys hang around to the end of the video, we're gonna cut this head open, we're gonna find the jewels, and I'll show you what I do with the jewels when I pull them out of a mulloway head. They're epic. I'll show you guys what we do in a minute, but right now, we've got a couple of silver ghost sliders to make. My mouth is watering right now. We have got one hell of a spread down here on the beach, but I have got to move my ass. Look at this log, man. This log is burning away so much quicker than I ever anticipated. There is a lot of heat getting pushed out of there. It's burning so quick, man. Mac 10, we're gonna move our asses. All right, this is what we're doing. We're gonna make silver ghost sliders. So we got those little buttery buns. They're tiny, they're the size of my bloody palm. What I'm gonna do is, we're gonna be quick right now. Big, juicy bit of mulloway fillet right there. It's going into butter, into butter. It's going into a bit of egg. That's gonna get dusted straight into a bowl of panko crumbs like this. Bang, bang, bang. And that's it. I'm just gonna do that to each and every fillet. Man, these are gonna be that good. Where's my little goat gone?
I think he's
Bowie! Look at him.
under the car in the shade.
Hey, Bowie! Look at him just chilling under there.
It's too hot for him.
What a little legend, eh? Excuse me.
See his eyes?
Yeah, he's asleep. What a mad dog, eh? Big, dirty cast iron pan. A little bit of olive oil. What I've done is, I've just battered up 4 big juicy bits of mulloway fillet there. That's gonna be enough, 2 sliders each. Beautiful. So what I'm gonna do, grab this pan, just sit it straight on top of that fire like that. Might even actually run a stick across the top and another stick across the top, just so it gets a little bit of an airflow happening like that. Oh, this is next level. Olive oil, we're gonna dump on a little bit of olive oil. Probably want to shallow fry these fillets, so we'll give it a little bit of loving. Hallelujah. That's not gonna take too long to get hot, man. That is pumping out serious amounts of heat, eh? Here we have a plate of pankoed silver ghost fillets. Down here we've got a bloody hot frying pan full of oil. We're just gonna slowly rest these little panko silver ghost fillets in the oil. Ah, that's hot, bruh. Listen to that sizzle. Shallow fried silver ghost. Look at that, dude. Oh, these are gonna be the best little silver ghost sliders ever. This thing is putting out some serious heat. Hope you like charcoal fish, Mac 10. Oh. That's all right. It'll be crunchy. We can knock that off. That'll be all right. All right, my little goat right now is sitting under the car having a sleep. He's still very, very new and he's still getting used to being outside in like the wilderness right now. He absolutely adores Mac 10. He just follows her around everywhere she goes. Like Mac 10 is the mum. She feeds him milk 3 or 4 times a day. If you guys want to see like updated videos of the goat in its natural environment, like Mac 10's doing videos on her YouTube channel. There's a link in the description of the video. You guys will see the goat growing up like from it's already put on 1.5 kilos. So it's growing super quickly. It's jumping up on our couch at home. It's just a little menace. So if you guys want to watch the goat grow up, go hit up Mac 10's video. Should be Mac 10's channel. Should be doing videos every single week over there, doing the goat and other things like the veggie patch, the chickens, little homestead that we're building. All right, we have a pan of super crunchy little ghost fillets. They're actually going to be real good. They're real thick. Look at that. A little bit brown, but look, it's gonna be bloody good. So I'm just gonna chuck them on this paper towel, get some of that oil off them. Look at that big crunchy sucker. Oh man, we should do more, eh? I'll just chuck that down there. We've got enough fish in the fridge right now to do about 25,000 of these little sliders. There's that much, we got that many fillets or that much fish off of that one big fish. It's crazy. But we're just gonna knock up 4 or 5 out of this batch here. These look good. These look real good. Is your mouth drooling, Mac 10?
I'm so hungry.
I know, my mouth is drooling.
It's gonna be that good.
Look at these little things, they're tiny. Oh, these are gonna be so yum.
Like a mini burger.
All right, we've got little burger buns on there. The goat, little Bowie the goat, is still asleep under the table. The spread is just about ready to get destroyed. And my mouth is watering, not only because there's little burgers getting made, but there is a pumping little left-hander out here. It probably looks like minute on the GoPro, but it's super fun. Little 2-foot runners. So after this, I'm probably going out there. First ingredient that we're gonna put on these silver ghost sliders is a little bit of garlic aioli. I'm just gonna go across the front here. We've got 4 little buns which have been toasted. We're just gonna give them all a little hit with that. Next thing we're doing, chucking cheese on the bottom layer. So these buns are still hella hot. We're gonna cheese them up. Oh, dude. And then this fish is still extremely warm, so we're gonna knock the fish on. Oh man, look at this. A little bit of red onion is going on each of these bad boys. We're now banging on a bit of tomato. I'm just gonna slap a little slice of tomato on each of these. Oh my God, look at that. Jalapenos. These things are gonna go on there. This is actually gonna be the game changer. So I'm just gonna chuck a couple of these on mine. I'm not sure if Mac 10 wants them on hers, but
no.
They're going on mine for sure. That's gonna be that good. Oi. Tell you what, this is like trying to build a bloody Lego castle, except none of it stays together. All right, now it's staying together. Oh, I'm gonna go a little bit more aioli on the lids of mine. You want aioli on yours?
Ah, that's all right.
What do you mean? A little bit of lettuce. This fish was swimming around last night, and now we're about to eat these epic little silver ghost sliders. Boom, lid on. Boom, lid on. Oh yeah, doggy. Your mouth watering? My mouth's watering right
It
now.
looks so good.
Look at that! Wrap your eyes around this. A little tray of silver ghost sliders. This fish was swimming around last night. Now we're about to destroy these little burgers. Man, I'm excited. Mac 10's got to sit there with a drooling mouth while she films me bite into this thing. Look at that! It's so small. It's gonna be epic, but. Oh my God. That's so good. Well, that panko's incredible. We used the new panko on this one. That's good. All right, get in here, chica. Come on. Cheers, cheers.
Is it as good
Cheers,
as it
big
looks?
ears. I wish my little goat could come and join us. He's still sleeping under the tyre there. We'll wake him up in a minute. Look at that slider. Go and get that in your big gob. Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
It's so good.
All right, don't go anywhere, because we're gonna eat these little sliders, and then I'm gonna pull that fish head apart. I'm gonna show you guys where to get the jewels out and what jewels look like, la-di-da-di-da. But in the meantime, these things are bloody next level.
We need more.
cooking up a couple more because they taste that bloody good. Look at this fire. It is on its last legs. These poles are going to start popping in a second. But we've got a fair whack out of it. Heating up a couple more buns there. Look at me little boy. Me boy and me girl. He's awake. Hey buddy, you're awake, mate. Barely, eh? He's not like he's at home. When he's at home, he's like doing backflips and running around and jumping off the couch. But when he's out here, he's still very timid, eh? Aren't you, buddy? If you guys want to see those videos of this goat going spastic and jumping on the couch and climbing up everything we own, that's on Mac 10's channel.
Yep.
Hey little buddy. Oh, hey, Dad's buns are probably burning. You gonna come see my buns? Come on, let's go see the buns. Woo! Oh, we're looking good. All right, we've put them Silver Ghost sliders away like they were going out of fashion. There is none left. We've just completely eaten 2 bags of them. Delicious little bit of food right there. But now I want to show you guys how to get the jewels out of a Mulloway head. So what I've done with this Mulloway head, you've got it here. I've taken the gills out of the back of the skull completely, right? So there's no gills in there. If you guys look here, this is where the spine starts or finishes. I suppose this is where the spine starts. And you'll see this bulb here. It's just behind this fluffy stuff here. There's a big bulb. Inside that bulb is the 2 jewels. You want to get them out, but to get into that, it's actually quite hard. So I've got a meat cleaver here. And if you just pop it from one end and then pop it from the other, you get a pair of pliers, try to grab it without grabbing the jewels and snap back this bone material here. Keep doing that until you find inside here there'll be a sack. That should probably be enough. So here, have a look at this. There's a sack just here. See that sack? That's the sack that the jewels live in. It's like a jelly kind of, it's almost like plastic. You don't want that. Look at this, here's the treasure. Here's the treasure, doggies. There's one. One. And then down the bottom here, you can hear it. Oh, it's deep. Oh yes, that was easy. That's it, look at this. So that right there is what you call a Mulloway jewel. You'll have them for the rest of your life. They've got these epic patterns in the back of them. I don't know if you guys can see those patterns there, but they're one of the most incredible little bits. I think it's actually bone. So when the very first time I brought Mac 10 to Australia, we went Mulloway fishing and I was like, you need to catch a Mulloway if you're gonna come to Australia. This is like 6 years ago. And she got her first ever Mulloway when she came to Australia for the first time, and I actually made her a ring. So the Mulloway jewel, which we took out of that Mulloway, I turned into a ring for her. And if you bring your beautiful little hand over here, that's the Mulloway ring there. So that jewel, that Mulloway jewel on that ring is like 6 years old. Still going strong.
It's just obviously much smaller Mulloway.
Yeah, that's it. Look at the difference between that and that. Massive. This one was just size, what you call a soapy. That there's out of about a 12 to 15 kilo Mulloway, but we got 2 jewels out of that Mulloway. Look at that. Chuck them in the box. I've got a jar full of these at home. Good luck treats. All right, my doggies, that is it from us. If you guys want to see more of the goat videos, make sure you go and check out Mac 10's channel. There's a link in the description. I'm just going to keep doing the OG kind of videos like camping, fishing, survival, blah, blah, blah. But the goat videos are going to be over on Mac 10's channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys ever get a Mulloway, make sure you take these jewels out and make sure you make Silver Ghost sliders. I'll see you guys in the next video on the next adventure. Peace. Hey.